Okay, now, you're not going to be able to see my face on this one, okay, but otherwise, I'm sure you're not that bothered. Leg extensions, okay. First thing I need to just enforce a couple of things before I get on. At first, make sure your feet are always facing forward and they're in line with your knees. So if I show you what I'm talking about, okay, I don't want your feet out like this, or I don't want your foot turned in or out. I'm going to show you that in a second. The pad needs to be tightly tucked into the back of the kneecap here. So if I get on and show you what I mean. So the pad is tightly tucked in here. My feet are straight, they're not pointing in or pointing out. They're nice and straight. They're also in line with my knees, so everything's nicely in line. So that's now hitting my entire quad. Your back needs to be on the pad nicely. If you're laying down, you'll get a better stretch, and the more you lean forward on the pad, it comes more to the top part of the actual quadriceps. So let me just show you a set of 3 or 4. So I'm holding on as well, hold on to something, curl up and I squeeze at the top and I control down. I don't touch here, I make sure I keep constant tension on the muscle group and I squeeze up, keeping everything in line and back down and back up. And I'm not powering or dropping, it's just completely controlled, and the squeeze at the top is super important. So if I turn my feet inwards, so pigeon toe my feet, okay, so they're pointing towards each other, that now goes to more this part of my quadricep, which is my teardrop here. If I turn them outwards, but keeping all my knees in line with my feet still, that goes to the outside head sweep of my legs. Okay, so you can do your entire quadricep just by sitting on a leg extension. In terms of neutral, feet in, feet out, and then you can also lean forward to go really to the top of the quadricep, but otherwise, right, let's talk about pressure points and angles. So at the top, it's got the most amount of pressure here. That's really working here. At the bottom, it's not quite that bad, but I'm working more here. So if I was to do like a set of 21s, you're not too sure what 21s are, they're in the training principle section, but otherwise I'll show you now. Okay, I won't show you a full set. So you do halfway up from this point, that's really working here, and then you go to the top for 7, okay, down to the point of what you stop to, that's really working here, and then you do 7 full range. That'd be a set of 21s. Anyway, right, so that said, if you get any problems with this, which leg extensions can, because people like to go too heavy on them, don't go too heavy. It's about the control and squeeze. Make sure your legs are always in line. So if this is more like my leg and my knee was out here and my foot was over here, you're putting everything out of line, so it's not correct. You're going to get an knee issue. You're going to get a problem somewhere. You're going to get a pain somewhere. If you get any problems with this, you let me know and I'll ask you how you're doing it, and then we'll try and correct it. Otherwise, the leg extension might not quite be for you. But otherwise, yeah, that's that. Got any questions, like I just said, contact me and I'll answer them. So next one, bye.